Gonna jump right on up in this joint. This is a setup episode for later on in the series. I'm gonna work on this. Um, is polygamy is cheating in any form a form of polygamy? And I'm gonna go ahead and cut to the chase. I think it is. When you're going outside of your relationship to get your needs met mentally or physically, satisfying something that your partner can't do, I believe it's a form of polygamy. There's a lot of things we don't address in our society. There's a lot of things we don't address when it comes to just life. It seems like it's easier just to ignore things. And as I was working, I reflected on my night and my conversations that I had on Fatted channel, and I realized I came at the situation wrong. I should have had my thoughts right. So the conversation was when if a woman came home to you and she was pregnant with somebody else's child, most likely, I think everybody on the panel said that the woman pretty much would get her needs met, where the guy would accept her and the child. I think some rebutted against it, took the child and leave the woman and fight for custody and stuff like that. But for the most part, because of the bond of the woman and the man, they'll try to make it work with that child. When Ali had reversed the situation and said we're gonna do something similar to it, not exactly the same, a man go out and bring a outside baby on the woman, most likely I know some women probably would do it, but the majority, they have an issue with that. They'll look at that as the ultimate betrayal. And I wonder why men don't look at that as the ultimate betrayal. Just because of the dirt that they do, I guess they accept it. That's the only thing I can think. But at the end, both babies was made outside of the relationship with somebody else. Although the man built the bond with the baby for 8 years in that certain situation, and the guy built a whole nother relationship with another woman in the whole 8 years, just because of the bond that the woman had with her own child, and don't have a bond with the woman and the child outside of their marriage or their relationship. Some kind of way is different. And when I was coming up there, I came up there to agree with Ali on his premise, because it's no way that a woman could have an outside baby with the man that she's with, and there's no way that a man can have a outside baby with the woman that he's with. So it was similar right there. Both babies came from somebody else. One is all right because the man pretty much used to taking losses. And then the other one is an ultimate betrayal, when they both really technically the same thing. The man had a bond with the woman outside of the relationship, the woman in the relationship with him, and his kids with whatever with his main lady, and his kids with his kid with the outside lady. It's like we glorify the bonds more than the honesty and the respect in the relationship. Why would going outside of the relationship for the man be the ultimate betrayal, and the woman go outside the relationship is not the ultimate betrayal? Maybe they're not saying that, but what they're saying is they're that a man is more accepting of it. I don't know the reason why. I'm puzzled with it. What I was saying was it was pretty much the same because they both disrespected the relationship in a situation. They both created outside babies the way that they could create outside babies, and the other person didn't know about it. One didn't know about the kid and the other woman in that relationship for the woman, and the man didn't know he was taking care of somebody else's child for 8 years, although he was building a bond with. Try to treat things fair across the board. It's a difficult thing. It's almost like when you say things, people go against it a lot of times because it don't help the situation. Putting light on the situation a lot of times instead of burying it and covering it up don't help the situation. Everybody want to. We got to stick to the topic. We got to stick to the points. We got to stick to what's going on in a general topic instead of be able to go off and bounce around when it's not gonna feed the number one topic. I guess I have to go on my own platform and realize that sometimes everybody not gonna agree with you with these radical things. But the truth of the matter is, men and women get outside sex. It goes on a lot. I talked to my mom about it. Back in the day, it was a lot of men that was taking care of kids that wasn't theirs. And wish you would say something about his kid. He treated all the kids the same. So for every deadbeat out there, there's somebody out there that's gonna take care of their child and somebody else's child. The narrative painted on the black man sometimes is not true. We need to separate everybody. You got black men that would take care of his family. You got black men take care of his family and another family. You got black men that won't take care of nobody. Probably won't even take care of himself. Be out there bumming. It's a difference. But we loop everybody up in the same thing. With the women, same thing. People loop up all the women in the same thing. Where you have a good woman out there, you got a bum woman out there, you got a lying woman out there. They're not all the same type of woman. It's different women out here. It's different men out here. But when we talking about certain things, it's more points to address than just the point that's being brought up. Because I always notice that we bounce around and we talk in general all the time. So it should not be no problem to toe the fence with certain things, even if it's gonna make people antsy. Because some people might be religious and they don't want you to talk about you got good pastors out here, but you also got bad pastors out here that cheat on their wife, which is a form, in my opinion, of polygamy. When you're getting your needs met outside of the house, whether the person know about it, agree with it, because you got some men out here that know they woman going out there, and when she come home, he feed her and give her a bath and wash her down. They got a word for it. They done lost my tongue right now. It's kind of like a chicken clucking. Want to say cuckold or some junk like that, cuck. And then you got a bull or whatever, somebody that provides the service. You have a man at the house or a woman at the house that feels emotionally drained from their life, and some people be looking for a rush. Some people be looking for this wildness, and it seems like as long as you cover it up and you don't talk about it, like everything all good. Everything not all good because we don't get to the root of the problems. Let's get to the root of the problems. Shoot, black people love polygamy. People love polygamy. Another example of polygamy, people probably gonna disagree with me. I don't really care. I'm just gonna put it out there. The government is outside of the relationship. Once your relationship is not working and you come you start doing co-parenting because y'all not a unit anymore, and you have this mediator. Just like when you go to therapy and y'all have this person talking and making sure y'all don't go too far and keeping everything organized and all that stuff, and they getting paid for it. Since y'all couldn't do that on your own, the communication, and that was needed to be done, that's a part of mental polygamy. Polygamy is not just about sex. Polygamy is actually a lifestyle of everybody putting their resources together. While two people working, one or two people could be helping out with homework and cooking. Like I've been doing a lot of research on polygamy. They all go to the table. It's different forms of it too. So they all go to the table and they talk, and they figure out how to make the situation better. They work together. It's just more hands and feet, and then an ability to have more kids. So when you have a stepdaddy and a real daddy with one woman, and that everybody got to live their life. We don't like to say it, but that's a form of polygamy. When you have the government in your business, and the government not getting none, but the government making sure the money flowing and all that stuff like that, and that man had to go and work, or that woman got to go out there and work and pay that child support, and you got another man at the house or another woman at the house for your child, and that other person got a child. Polygamy is really for children. But we glorify the sex part, you know what I'm saying? Of our urges, or doing things behind the door in the bedroom, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna see if I can do a little bit of research on this. I want to just throw out about these different forms of polygamy. I'm gonna do my research on it or whatever. I'm pretty sure I got something with this right now. And I know it's gonna be a lot of people that believe certain kind of ways that probably want to cover this stuff up. But at the end of the day, all people really like polygamy. When it comes down to talking with people and being emotionally going to talk to somebody that can't really solve your problem outside of your relationship. Women do it all the time. Men go talk to his homeboy and stuff instead of coming together in a relationship, the man and the woman, and getting to something and trying to figure out on how to make it work. We go outside of a relationship, bash the man, bash the woman, and stuff, invent and do nothing. That's form of mental polygamy right there. So you got physical polygamy, you got mental polygamy, because it's something that's meeting your needs. If it's meeting your needs and it's outside of your household, where you got a scratch that you need to be itching, scratch that need to be itched, guess what? You're doing it. So the next time when I come back with the part 2, I'm gonna get some clarification on this joint. We're gonna do a little bit of research and deep dive on it. But it's just been on my mind when I was up there cleaning some carpet at the job, and I was like, you know what? We cover up stuff that we want to keep on doing, and we don't talk about it. So everybody have a good day, and I'm gonna be back real soon with something hot off the presses for y'all, and we're gonna have this like a series. So next time when y'all see me, it's gonna be on and pop. Let me find a song for me to come out with, and then we're gonna be on up out of here. Play this copy of Nickels and Dimes.
So you blind in your mind. He said, bro, just relax. You can go up, down, anywhere. Nickels and Dimes. Yeah.
What's going on, Missy T? I'm just learning how to use this stuff. I'm doing it on my phone. Y'all check out this Nickels and Dimes by my boy Chris Lee, Geronimo. Then I'm up out of here. And I talked enough.
Couple nickels and dimes, trying to hold on to the grind. Spread it up, I hit that bitch from the side. Yeah, snuggle right back of the high. On my line, hit that bitch in the mind. 12 ride, not your belly to white nigga, this in my life. And my shit, they come with the pride, the beginning when I'm in that white. I did this shit cause that's just what I like. I fuck that bitch cause that's just what I like. What I like, shit, find out, sat in front of me, yeah. Better know I'm a nut in the face. Matter of fact, to the bit by the lake. I'm just sitting on the dock of the bay. Keep it open, I'm docking your pay. One more word, I'm knocking your face. All y'all just a rocket away. Lights off, ain't nobody check on me. What the fade, you poop in my homie. What the fake that you poop in the homie. Some money make the time fly when you armed. With the pot, I'm get big in the arms. I'm like Paco, won't big on the song. Trying to get like a B in the song. I mean, I take a million. Bitch said she with me, they bitch wanna kill me. My mama love me, but wanna outlive me. Told my daddy I probably outlive her. Sit with my granddad, she talkin' political. I was young, thought it was ridiculous. All I got on to realize it was critical. Got a young nigga really look pitiful, but I be acting like it ain't no big. Don't smoking that weed, it hit me like Piccolo. Hit the pussy, yeah, I was a little gigolo. Fuck at the party, the bitch had a gigolo. If you with me, then you better get them up. Now I'm winning, now you wanna give a vote. I'm so through with these niggas, I growed up. I'm so through with that bitch, I'm gon' throw it up. Double up on my cup, I done pulled up. Nigga, hold up, yeah, nigga, go ahead and roll up. Hurt 10, I done booted up. Popped another perk, I'm really booted up. For my bitch, she like, nigga, you booted up. Booted up, I like my pussy tooted up. Hit the block on my, I do not give a fuck. Been a corner, be cold, don't give a fuck. Holla switching my nigga, be hit me up. Send me when we get money, booted up. Couple times, I think I'ma chew 'em up. Couple lanes, you know we gon' shoot 'em up. Run them bands, you know we get to it, bro. So not the sun, now we turn out the tour, bro. It's just me and my girl, the two of her. Loaded up and then hit, I'm so proud of her. That my motherfucking bitch, I can't lie to her. That my motherfucking bitch, I can't lie to her. Got a motherfucking chick coming by for her. Flesh on the phone, nigga, nothing I'm gon' buy for her. I come through with the mask and glove. Hit the whole block, nigga, no one ride for her. I be really the man, I be tryna hold on to the time, I go and rewind. Couple niggas and dimes, tryna hold on to the grind. Spread it up, I hit that bitch from the side. Yeah, snuggle right back of the high. On my line, hit that bitch in the mind. 12 ride, not your belly to white nigga, this is my line. I be really the man, I be tryna hold on to the time, I go and rewind. Couple niggas and dimes, tryna hold on to the grind. Spread it up, I hit that bitch from the side. Yeah, snuggle right back of the high. On my line, hit that bitch in the mind. 12 ride, not your belly to white nigga, this is my